My people, what is happening right now between Nigeria and the United States is something that has captured the world's attention, and it is something every viewer needs to understand clearly. So as you are listening, please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss any important update. Now let me go straight into the gist. In the past few weeks, the discussion between Nigeria and the United States has taken a very sharp turn. Many news headlines online started suggesting that the United States has stopped negotiation with Nigeria or that communication is breaking down. When you hear that kind of headline, it can sound very dramatic, but let me break it down in a simple way that everybody can understand. What is happening is a mixture of diplomatic tension, political pressure, and international expectations. Nothing happens without a reason, and today we are going deep into all those reasons. So, the United States raised concerns about the situation in Nigeria, especially around issues of internal security, protection of communities, and the need for stronger actions to reduce attacks across different regions. They used very strong words, and those words caused worry across Africa, across Europe, and even in the United States itself. The U.S. leadership claimed they were worried that Nigeria was not protecting certain groups strongly enough, and because of that, they threatened to stop aid and cooperation. This type of statement from a powerful country naturally brings tension. And as we go on, please remember to like this video, subscribe, and share it with others. Nigeria, on the other hand, responded carefully and respectfully. The government made it clear that Nigeria does not support harm to any group, and that violence affects people from all sides, not only one community. Nigeria explained that the security situation is complex, involving terrorism, banditry, and other criminal activities, and that the government is taking steps to handle them. But Nigeria also reminded the world that every nation has the right to its own sovereignty, to its own systems, and to its own decisions. And that is where the real dispute started, the balance between international concern and national independence. Some people began saying that the US has stopped negotiations. But the truth is that communication is still happening behind closed doors, just not as smooth or friendly as before. You know how it is. When two friends disagree, they may stop smiling, but they still talk. That is how the situation is right now. But to understand it fully, we have to talk about the root causes. And before we continue, please like this video and subscribe to the channel so we can keep bringing you this type of clear, balanced reporting. One of the major root causes is the global expectation that Nigeria should be a strong example of stability in Africa. Nigeria is the most populated nation on the continent, one of the largest economies, and a key partner to many nations. When anything goes wrong in Nigeria, the world reacts quickly. The U.S., as one of Nigeria's longest-standing partners, feels that it needs to show strong concern. But the issue is not about concern alone, it is about respect, tone, and diplomacy. When the US used harsh language, Nigerians across the world reacted. Many said the US should support Nigeria respectfully, not threaten action or cut assistance suddenly. Even commentators from other countries said the situation required more patience, more listening, and more cooperation. But one thing is clear. This tension is not the first, and it will not be the last. Countries disagree all the time. What matters is how they handle the disagreement. As we continue to go deeper, please like this video and subscribe so we can grow this platform and keep giving you real-time gist in clean English. Now, let's talk about how this tension affects everyday Nigerians. Security cooperation between Nigeria and the US is very important. For many years, the US has helped Nigeria with training, intelligence, surveillance equipment, and diplomatic guidance. Stopping cooperation suddenly would affect several areas from anti-terror operations to development programs, but Nigeria has not stayed silent. The government insisted that cooperation is welcome, but not under pressure or threats. That message is important because it sets the tone for how Nigeria expects to be treated going forward, as a partner, not a follower. And this is where global politics becomes interesting. Other countries are watching. When a disagreement happens between two big nations, others quietly position themselves. Some may support Nigeria, some may support the US, some may stay neutral, And all this movement affects trade, investment, travel, and long-term policy. As I break this down for you, please tap the like button and subscribe for more updates. Let me slow down a bit and make the story even clearer. Imagine you are working with someone, and that person suddenly says, "If you do not do what I want, I will stop helping you." Even if the person has good intentions, the tone is not friendly. That is what caused the reaction from Nigeria. Nigeria said, "Let us talk respectfully. Let us solve problems together. Let us cooperate." The idea is not to reject help, but to guide the relationship in a healthier direction. There is also the issue of internal politics in both countries. Leaders speak strongly sometimes because of their own local audience, but strong words can create international shockwaves. When the U.S. said it might take military action, people panicked. Social media exploded. Many Nigerians were shocked, asking, "Why would the U.S. even make that kind of statement?" That emotional reaction is part of why the gist became so hot online. And again, if you are enjoying this breakdown, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. However, behind the noise, diplomatic officials kept talking. They continued through backdoor channels, private meetings, phone calls, and international forums. That is why we cannot say talks have fully stopped. Instead, the relationship is passing through a sensitive moment. These moments can be dangerous, but they can also lead to stronger partnerships if handled well. Let us move slowly into how this situation might shape Nigeria's future. The country is at a point where foreign expectations and internal realities are clashing. On one side, the world wants Nigeria to fix security problems quickly. On the other side, the challenges are deep, and they require long-term strategies. No country can fix such issues overnight, not even the United States itself. So when big powers push Nigeria too hard, it becomes a diplomatic tug-of-war. At the same time, Nigerians are calling for international cooperation, but with dignity. People want peace, stability, and development, but they also want Nigeria to stand strong on the global stage. This tension between pride and partnership is shaping the tone of modern Nigerian diplomacy. Before we move into the next layer of the gist, which is even deeper, please remember to like this video and subscribe. Your support helps this channel grow. Now, many people are asking, why is the United States using such strong language? The answer is layered. Part of it is political strategy, part of it is foreign policy, and part of it is simply the style of leadership that the U.S. currently has. Some leaders talk softly, some talk strongly. But when strong talk enters the field of international diplomacy, it turns into tension, and tension brings headlines like the ones trending now. Please remember to like this video and subscribe as we break this down further. Now, Nigeria's reaction was important and very strategic. The government did not respond with aggression. They responded with calm, explaining that Nigeria does not support harm to any community and that Nigeria welcomes cooperation, but only with respect. This tone helped reduce panic and brought the conversation back to diplomacy. If Nigeria had responded with harsh language, the situation could have escalated into a full diplomatic crisis. Instead, Nigeria chose balance, and that was a wise move. Meanwhile, high-level officials from both countries continued talking behind closed doors. That is why we cannot say negotiations are completely shut down. Even when people say the U.S. has stopped talks, it is not the full picture. Talks may not be friendly, talks may be slow, talks may be tense, but talks are still happening because both countries need each other. As we continue, please like this video and subscribe to support the channel. Let me now go into the deeper layer. How this situation affects Nigeria's global image. When a powerful nation expresses concern about another country's internal issues, other nations begin to form their own opinions. Some countries may increase their support for Nigeria, some may step back and watch, some may try to offer help, and some may try to take advantage of the situation for their own political benefit.